guys, we're the Property Geeks.
I'm Desiree.
And I'm Hannah.
And today we're talking about inspections from a seller's point of view, basically how to prepare for inspection as you're kind of preparing to list your home.
Yeah. First questions we always get from sellers is whether they should have their own inspection done prior to listing their home. There's a few pros and cons with that, but it's totally optional to each person. You're not required to get a home inspection done on your home if you do not want to.
That is correct. As far as some pros that are part of this is that you can use it for marketing. So you're going to get an itemization of basically some things that are wrong with the home that you have the opportunity to fix before you list. And then in turn, that's going to be a positive when you're actually listing now that you've already done some things. And it also can reduce some of that risk and stress and reduces some of the items that maybe a buyer's inspection is going to come with.
Yes.
And that a buyer can negotiate those things. So you're kind of actually taking some of that negotiation power away from the buyer.
It's a very proactive thing to do. Some cons with that is, of course, most people know when you're listing your home, you are required to legally disclose anything good or bad about your home that you are aware of. Whether your basement has ever flooded, or that your furnace is on the quits, or whatever it is, that is something that you legally have to disclose. So getting an inspection with your home, it kind of goes along with wanting to do those proactive items and not just getting it done to have it done, because if you're going to have things to correct, you want to correct them.
It's scary. I mean, all of a sudden you could find out that you need to get a new roof or some
big,
huge expense,
yeah,
and you weren't prepared for it, and that maybe could put things off for your listing.
But a buyer's inspector would probably find the same thing anyway.
Right.
So again, it's just one of those things that some people like to cover their butts ahead of time, so nothing comes up surprise-wise. So as far as once you have a purchase agreement on your house, you've got some buyers and they're getting an inspector in there, just a couple things to how to prepare your home for an inspector to walk in and be able to do a thorough inspection the first time instead of having to reschedule or move your things around without you being around.
The easiest thing that you can do is change your furnace filter.
Yes,
it happens
seriously
all the time that furnace filters haven't been changed. It's been over 30 days. We forget. It happens. And they pull those out, and if they can see that it's pretty dirty, you're probably then going to lead into them the buyer asking for you to then have a furnace cleaned and tuned, and then having the ducts cleaned as well.
Another thing is accessibility. Obviously in the purchase agreement, we were required to give them access to the home as a seller so they can do an inspection, but more importantly, access to things that you might have covered, like the crawl space if you have storage in there, access to the attic. I know it's always in the most random places on the ceiling, making sure that you kind of have everything kind of moved out of the way. Again, you don't want an inspector in there moving your stuff around when you're not there. So
and make sure there is some access to garage as well. I know that's kind of where we recommend is you put a lot of your stuff because you're decluttering, but they still need to be able to move around the garage a little bit, check for water damage and different issues that could be there.
Yes, so just imagine if you were trying to check out everything about a house that you have the room and the accessibility to all of that. So, and they do the roof and they do everything. So they're doing a lot in your house.
The other big thing is clean. I mean,
yes,
a clean home, it goes through inspection a lot better.
Yes, so clean the things that you don't normally clean every day. Windowsills, baseboards, all that kind of stuff.
All right.
All right, you guys, well, thanks for listening. If you have other questions or concerns about listing or buying houses, please let us know. You can email us at info@thepropertygeeks.com or just message us right on our Facebook.
Bye.
Thanks, you guys. The biggest question we get right away is when we're sitting down to list with someone, they want to say, or they want... off the plate.